Hey everyone, I thought I would do a video on Gonadorelin because I've done a short one on that, and I want to do a follow-up one because, to be honest, I did stop taking it for a number of reasons. One of because I'm kind of just dealing with a lot, as always, with my health and changing jobs recently, but also haven't been able to afford it. That's another reason why. And I may, when I do finally get it, because I ordered some, but being that it's on the opposite side of the country, it's been taking over a week to process and get through and other stuff like that because I ordered it on a weekend. Anyways, the reason why I started taking Gonadorelin is because my naturopath that I've been seeing, he is sort of specializes in kind of men's testosterone and men's health and stuff like that. And I have been taking testosterone off and on via him, but also past doctors and stuff, and I've had it covered by insurance and not covered by insurance. But one thing I did learn recently in the past probably years or several months that I've taken it is that it can affect your blood. It can affect your blood negatively. It can cause it basically causes your red blood cells to basically increase, and it can thicken your blood. It can increase your hematocrit, which is basically your red blood cell ratio to plasma and stuff like that. And there are some ways to mitigate that. I was taking, Tylenol and aspirin and fish oil to kind of thin my blood, and I didn't quite try this one out, but nattokinase, which also has other benefits, and it still wasn't going down, as well as donating blood. I did that at least a few times, and I was testing it with lab testing to see not only where my testosterone was at, but also where my red blood cells and hematocrit and stuff were at. And it wasn't improving, so he recommended Gonadorelin. He also recommended ACG, which is similar to it, but it's not quite the same. And Gonadorelin is about a third the price of HCG, and it's a lot easier to obtain. And I did notice some benefits with it, and since I've been off it about a few months, I've noticed that my weight has kind of increased some, and my mood has kind of gone down, and other stuff. And I don't think there are many two other factors contributing to that. I have changed and kind of gone down on some supplements, but it's been pretty much, for the most part, not much has really changed, diet and otherwise. And so you can take this with, other peptides. You can take it with testosterone and HCG. Supposedly HCG is more effective, I've heard, and Gonadorelin has a kind of short half-life. So some people does it a lot more often than just twice a week. I was taking about 100 micrograms twice a week, injectable into my thigh. Not that big of a deal, and I'm probably going to start taking 200 milligrams twice a week and see how that goes, and then go testing from that. I don't think there are as many side effects and stuff. There's always some side effects taking anything, even peptides, which I do think are a better alternative than taking Sarms or testosterone, because it seems to be, it stimulates basically your pituitary gland, and I'm trying to look at some of it releases gonadotropin releasing hormone, and HCG, when you take it, it kind of just mimics it, while this directly kind of stimulates it, or indirectly stimulates it. And so not only will it also increase like HGH and cause other kind of beneficial uses and stuff like that. So anyways, the dosage, it's really hard to find like a good kind of reference point, or see like what the best dosage or what to start at. And what I did was I did, on the recommendation of my naturopath, start at 50 micrograms or mcg, and then I went to 100, and then 200 seems to be kind of about the norm. I haven't really heard of many people taking much more than that. I haven't really tried other peptides. I am taking some other supplements which I think boost testosterone, but also are aromatase inhibitors, and kind of helps lower estrogen as well too. and I'm going to start incorporating probably more of them over time. I'm taking zinc, zinc and boron, and there's also fenugreek. I've taken fenugreek in the past. I believe those are the main ones that I've tried. I haven't tried Tonga Ali, which I've heard can help, but I've also heard it can cause irritability. I think maybe because it affects your hormones and stuff like that. I believe that also raises testosterone, but also it's an aromatase inhibitor. I found that out, I believe, through the Humerman podcast. He talks about that a lot. There's also maca and pine pollen, and I believe even royal jelly can also help. I have taken organ supplements, like taking like liver. It's typically like a combination of liver, it's liver, brain, sometimes like testicles and other stuff, usually in a pill format. I've also taken liver before. I do think it can help with boosting testosterone and other stuff, and just overall benefits. And you can take it, either you can get them raw and eat them, do it like Liver King style, or you can take them in a pill form and basically have the same benefits of it. And I do think there is this healing principle of like heals like. So if you eat, say, dried or live, or even not really live, but raw like testicles, then it will help heal and it'll provide some nutrient. The same thing with eating thyroid, that can help heal the thyroid and provide thyroid hormones and blah blah blah. So yeah, and there are other benefits or usages of Gonadorelin. I know sometimes it's used in fertility, sometimes I think in combination with HCG if you have pituitary problems, but that's typically if you have it's shut down, or it's not working properly and stuff like that. My usage, or what I'm trying to do, is kind of raise testosterone and get those benefits, because I really think, especially in men, I can't really speak to women and stuff because they do need testosterone. But the main hormone with men is testosterone. It can provide a number of benefits. It can provide, mood. It can help with mood. It can help with cognition. It can help with, energy, and basically gives you drive and purpose and stuff like that. The same way I think that for women, estrogen provides kind of opposite of that and provides some other benefits, which I don't want to go into. Some of it's kind of metaphysical, woo-woo stuff. But anyways, I have noticed some benefit, and when I was last tested, when I was taking it regularly, it did seem to increase not only my free and total testosterone, not quite as much as being on testosterone, but I think it may be dosage and other factors. There's other factors that can contribute to testosterone. One thing is it's sort of a vicious cycle, especially if you're kind of overweight, that it can make you more estrogen dominant and raise estrogen or estradiol. So that's one thing I'm focusing on as well too. Also my other health and other factors, and my digestion and stuff like that, which I'm still working on. Yeah, and it's more important. Well, a lot of people think that you don't need any estrogen. You do need a little bit, I think, and it's better to have kind of higher free testosterone than total testosterone. It's good to have both elevated, but total is just the total combination of testosterone throughout your body, which some of it can be bound to, say, certain parts of your body, say your pituitary or gonads or other reproductive organs. While free is kind of more bioavailable and floating around, ready to be used and can be used by your body. But anyways, I hope that helps. For a starting point, just in summary, 50 milligrams, or 50 micrograms or 50 mcg, and go up from there to go about 200. I would consult with a doctor, a naturopath, or someone that's familiar with peptide therapy. This is something that I'm somewhat getting familiar with, but I'm not an expert by any means. There are some podcasts and stuff, and you do want to get high quality peptides as well. I do think they're worth it, and I do think they're a better alternative, especially if you have complications or issues with traditional testosterone, or Sarms. I haven't tried bioavailable testosterone, so I can't really speak to that. But anyways, and yeah, and also if you do, because typically when you order it, you have to kind of mix it with bacteriostatic water. You have to mix it with the vial, and you have to mix both of them. Is that you do need a converter of some kind. So look up, I'll probably link it below, but a peptide converter that can get your exact dosage, so you know how much of a draw or how much milliliters you have to draw to get the dosage you want for what you're trying to get out of. Anyways, hope this is helpful. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me. If you need any help with this or your overall health or testosterone and stuff, feel free to reach out to me. I feel fairly competent and confident in this, especially because this is something I've been dealing with since I was about 21, along with fibromyalgia and my other issues as well too. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone's summer is going well, and I'll see you guys around.